with Polygon Pythagoras. MetaMask, yeah, crypto cash. Yeah, I seen the metaverse through Metatope. My eyes a megaphone. Customize my empty skin to optimize my flesh and bone. Phase 1 evolution, revolution. Smart contracts inside your smartphone. Phase 1 evolution, revolution. Help me ET phone. Whole body markerless motion capture. The metaverse broken after the Metatope golden era. The whitelist still open. Hurry up, what you need? Golden chariot. Holy virgins that's holding cherubims, paving the road with fairy dust. Create the avatar of your wildest dreams, yeah, and use it inside your live stream. And all your metaverses, favorite games in widescreen. Metatope, visualize your digital ID.
What up, what up, what up? How everyone
doing?
Oh, what up, Abe? What up, dude?
How's it going, brother? How we all doing today? Appreciate everybody for coming by, all the squad. Shout out to Chris, Metatope. What we got going today?
Chilling, man. We're gonna do a short one today. We're going to like 6:50, 6:55. I gotta go to a birthday thing right after that immediately. So as we do this, I'm getting dressed. I'm putting on some facial moisturizer. Got to keep the skin nice and clean.
Absolutely. Yes, this is key. Hey, it's very sunny out there, brother. Let me tell you, I worked in the sun, didn't wear a shirt. Yeah, dumb idea, man. Peeling all over, head to toe. Yeah, very bad idea. Don't be a white guy with no sunscreen. That's my advice in life.
Well, at least you're out making money, but I'm inside losing money on pre-sale coins. I'd rather be peeling because my ETH was a couple ETH earlier. I'm down to like the last little. I'm scratching ETH from any little third-party wallet that I have sitting there that I, made for like to try and cheat the system once. It didn't work, and then I got like $5 all spread out in different coins. Man, I am scrounging pennies out here in these streets. But before we get into any of that fun stuff, welcome to TopeTalk episode 50. Can't believe we've gone 50 weeks in a row. That's insane. But yeah, welcome in. There's no financial advice here. Everything we say is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Ape is not a financial guru. Neither am I. Richard might be a fitness guru. So if you need fitness advice, it's NFA. 9 Financial. You can get FA, which is fitness advice. Richard's the man for that. He recently was doing pull-ups on the bar with his eyes closed. I thought he was basically making love with like the air. It was a sight to see. I immediately turned off Twitter for the rest of the day after that. But thanks everyone for coming in. Welcome to the show. This is a great day to be alive. We are seeing some insane stuff in this market. If we even call it a market right now, it's more of a charity and donations apparently. Because I'm definitely just watching liquidity just get sucked into people's wallets that just that are just going to disappear, and one day it'll just be like a thing in the past. So welcome to the stage, the NFTV team. Love to hear some updates from you guys. We already heard from Abe. He jumped the gun. He thinks he owns this place. But Richard, what's going on with you, bud?
Yo, what's up, Chris? How you doing? Man, I'm doing pretty well. Actually, just if I start getting a little delusional, it's because I haven't slept yet. So just FYI. But it was good. I was actually on the Metatope Instagram earlier today. Just ADHD is kicking in. I don't know why I was looking at it, but no, I think it was because you all have all your syncs going on. So when you post one place, it posts on Instagram, posts on Facebook, all that good stuff. And I looked at one of the pinned videos on the Instagram account, and it was a video. I don't know what conference was that. It was Charles Hawkins, or is that his name? The ADA guy, founder. And it's like how you get like him to say wow about something. And I see Crypto Chris get up on stage after it was like he's like trying to like I need something to make me say wow, and Chris like he just pops up on stage, shows his phone. He was like, yo, check this out. And he was like, wow, okay, that's cool. Like he had him standing up and actually doing stuff. But no, shouts out to you, man. I was there, probably some really good publicity there. So but all's been well, man. How about yourself?
We're good, man. It sucks to see NFTs and quite the lull that they're in, but we're due to get a retrace in the market. I think we'll essentially take a lot of this meme coin and shitcoin profit and roll back into that side of things. people get bored of this. I mean, there's not really too much fun to DeFi. It's either you win or you lose, and that emotion gets very, it's just exhausting after a while. So I think NFTs serve a great purpose to give people art, give people utility that's, different type of different levels. And I think that a lot of people will get, burnt out of this type of DeFi metric and roll back into the safer, the more community based stuff. Because right now, I mean, gosh, even our own friends are dumping on us like exit liquidity. You can't really do that on the on the NFT side of things as much because it's a little bit of a slower paced game. You got to have somebody to buy or something you want to sell, or you can accept an offer, but those offers typically aren't the same level of like what you're trying to accomplish. So yeah, I'm ready to see this thing change. What's going on, Enzo? How you doing today, man?
Hey man, how's it going? Dude, I am doing a little bit better than you probably, since I mean I haven't touched a coin in like 3 weeks now. So, I'm not down that bad, thankfully,
Calm
but
down.
I mean I stopped trading coins because I got down as bad as I could go, and then I gave up. I was like, this is not for me. Maybe I'll come back next season, but this season just got the best of me. So I got out before I got down any worse than I was. But I'm doing good, man. Uh, things are good on the Discord side, man. Where Shelly and I are enjoying life right now. It's been a really nice day in Uruguay. It's been really cold lately, and today was in the high 60s, so it was enjoyable. But besides that, man, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to see what the talk is today.
For sure, for sure. We also have BC1 Pinch on the stage. What's going on, dude? Thanks for coming up.
Hey, it's kind of crazy, but I was actually watching the Metatope with the Mark Holzer podcast today. So I was like, this is actually kind of crazy timing. So, gonna look more into you guys for sure. I haven't finished the podcast, so I got like a
Hey,
third of the
bro.
way into it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Jordan, Mark Holzer got together. Mark actually a good friend of ours, and so is the ecosystem of what he does. So it's super cool that we were able to get on that podcast, and hopefully that will, as people start to find out more about like real use case and real utility and actual tech behind projects that as people flourish back into the NFT side of things, that it'll make a great situation to get our product out there. I mean, we haven't made a single dollar, and we've been building for almost, God, it feels like going on 3 years now. I think it's been a long time. We just keep building and just position ourselves, get it ready for this next opportunity to launch a company. So exciting stuff, man. I appreciate you stopping in here, and feel free to hang out on the stage and jump into any of these topics. But yeah, let's start off with NFTV, man. Let's hear from you guys. Ape, give me some updates. What's been new for you guys? What do you see in the rest of this year, and where you're positioning the company? Oh, sorry, but I muted everyone. Hold on. Now you can go.
Wrong button. I do it all the time. All right, so our big goal for this year especially is going to be the NFT events. So we went to NFT LA, and then we're going to be doing Miami. And when we go to Miami, we really want to document everything we're going to be doing out there. We really want to make it like we are the MTV of Web3, basically. That's why you see the NFTV. I can pin up the logo in a second. You can see the nostalgic with that. But what we really want to do is just bring some light to NFTs and the community and the space that's going on. We have a lot of, I guess you could say, different times going on in the market at the moment, a lot of different things that are happening. And I think there's just a lot of issues with bringing eyes into the crypto industry, especially with right now with all of the send ETH here, send ETH there. So we're trying to make it fun and exciting for people. We're trying to do, the videos of making our NFTs come to life and like being over our face while we're at parties and we're enjoying our time. So we're trying to make it like, similar to a Nelk Boy video somewhat, right? Where you go out, you have fun with all your friends, you're going and doing who knows what, they're talking about business, then they go out and party at the same time, but they still get their point across, right? And then while we do that and we go meet people, we want to put their PFPs on top of when we go meet. So that way you can see different communities, you can see how people act, engage, etc., and then mash it all up into a video and then throw it on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, etc., all over the place. And then you also got Rich building some things in the background. We're building a lot of different things right now. We're trying to really capitalize on the situation at hand that we feel there's a good time for content and creation to be made right now because you have big influencers that are ruining their names left and right. We're not asking for any ETH or any this project, nothing like that. We just want to be a factor in the space of what we're doing and what we're building. So that's the quick TLDR summary. And Rich or Frankie, if they have any points they can drop down on too.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I think it's like what I mentioned is spot on. Sort of met him before NFTLA, so got to kick it with NFT, and have been, I think at NFTLA I was the director of vibes or something, or the director of field vibes. I don't know, but regardless, like I think, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Abe, but I think what we've seen obviously is the space is down bad. We got people sending ETH for no reason to random wallets, rugs left and right. It's just like take me to the next NFTLA. Like, come on, like that was all positive vibes. But I think that although that as some may see it as a lack of opportunity or things like that, but I think there is a great opportunity. I'm with I think it was Enzo. Yeah, I kind of like took the week off. I haven't traded a meme coin in probably like 2 weeks, and yeah, I'm good on that for a while. But overall, I think like I personally sat back and started to just realize like, hey, let's start to maybe like focus back on that content creation, because honestly, I believe that this bear market is the time to do that, build relationships and build networks. So it was cool to see what was going on with NFTV and what Ape was building with the team, and kind of bringing me along, and really enjoying the fact that I think is we're essentially creating a platform that is going to allow not just like a fun space for learning and education, but also a movement, a movement to really show people what Web3 really is. And it's those relationships, it's those bonds that we're creating IRL. It's so much more than these JPEGs that we see on our screens. So yeah, I think like the sky's the limit with this thing, and Art Basil's about to be a movie.
Absolute movie. Definitely come out there. I'm glad that I know Crypto Chris is going to be there. Metatope's going to be out there. And one thing I'm very excited to do is once Metatope, I'm not going to, go into details here, but Chris showed me some things behind the scenes of what they're building in LA, and he perfectly put it to the point of saying, hey, this is perfect for what you guys are trying to do. And it really is. I'm not going to speak on what he's doing over there or what his company is, but man, it's bullish, and I can't wait to, integrate that into what we're trying to do, because it's perfect. And just like Rich said, I mean, it's really a movement. It's really more so of getting eyes on NFTs, because right now, everybody from the outside in is just like, why are people spending millions and thousands of dollars on these pictures? Like, what's the point of it? People don't understand blockchain and decentralization and all that. So I think you have to ease people into it before you just show people like, yeah, you can make this much money. Yeah, okay, but a lot of people think it's a scam, which is very, very possible, because look at all the situations at hand at the moment where you get nothing. .eth just raised $1 million. So that's, some standpoint to stand upon. But
Yeah,
let's pass
man.
on to everybody else.
That's true, bro. I mean, and it's awesome because on tech, like we're always building. I mean, there's been a lot of updates since NFTLA, but I love what the company out there, Filter, is doing. They've been absolutely crushing it when it comes to facial recognition and giving people like just a glimpse of what the opportunity is when it comes to like being your IP, or embracing your avatar, your 3D, your digital asset as yourself. So shout out to Filter for setting like groundwork in there, and I think they're a great company, and what makes us different from them is we focus on the full body aspect and the content and the social engagement through that kind of stuff. So I think it's a great start, and there's a lot of work that we can all do, and I can't wait to get out there as at the launch product, so that we can then all have respect and work together on what we're all trying to accomplish here, and do it together to create that infrastructure, instead of just everyone just kind of doing their own thing. I mean, it's beautiful to see all these metaverses or whatever you want to call them, but nothing has happened. Nothing has really positioned themselves outside of like other side of a true use case. So maybe it's not even like, maybe that isn't really what metaverse is. And maybe the metaverse is more or less the connection between all the different use cases, like Zoom, to maybe a avatar on Dr. Disrespect's game that can be taken into the other side, that can be taken into a meeting in real estate. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to see like the first like Bored Ape realtor rocking a full body mark mirrorless motion capture, and then like presenting a home to somebody that lives in Europe that wants to buy in LA. So there's a lot of really cool stuff that can be done, and I think that it's great what Filters kind of is bringing that attention on their way through the face, and then we're focused more on like the full body. So super excited to see as companies grow, and I'm super excited to see what NFTV does, and we're always here as a one of your partners to get things rolling in any direction we can help. Welcome to the stage, Van Gogh, and then we'll walk over to Coco. What's going on, man?
What's up, man? About to head out to Venice Beach for my DGen Thursdays, IRL Alpha. Just chilling.
Let's go, man. Thanks for coming up, bro. How you been? I haven't seen you since LA.
Man, where have you been, bro? We've been.
I went to
every single day
Miami,
here,
bro. We've been in Miami. We've been in New York. I got to go to LA next week for X3XP, the Desential thing. I got a media pass for that, so I'm excited to see that. I think that 3XP is going to be more like tech and VC stuff, so it's going to be a lot different and more definitely high level conversations versus us just all invading every party and that we can get into like last time in NFTLA.
Yeah, I might have to apply. My homie was trying to get us free tickets, but for now they only got 20% off, so I might have to apply for a media pass for NFTV. You know what I mean? But next week will be LA Tech Week, I believe, and it's gonna be fucking stacked with a shit ton of events too, man. So happy to share that.
If you're there, man, let me know.
Especially with you.
If you're there, I'll definitely get you. We'll figure out a way to get you in. Maybe I'll because if I get somebody else's pass, I can just like sneak you in. So we'll definitely make that happen, bro.
Sounds good, man.
Mr. Coco.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good afternoon. Good, bro.
I'm doing great, sir.
Just losing money on pre-sales, sending money to Ben.ETH. Typical stuff in Web3.
Good to talk to you, sir. Yeah, I'm just scrounging through the sewers of the DeFi verse, looking for dips, buying, and then watching it dip again once I buy. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that seems to be the best play right now. I mean, if I would have bought the dummy coin when it first launched, I would have gotten a better price than I did on my pre-sale coins. That's not really supposed to be the case, but what can you do?
Well, it's like the thing is like I like losing, so like no matter what I win, and I just want to feel something. That's all it really comes down to.
Well, you heard it from Coco. He loves to lose. That's definitely not the case.
No, I'm just messing around. What's going on, man? How's everything going?
Good, bro. We just chilling. We brought the boys in. Ape, Richard, Van Gogh. We got Miss Frankie in the house over here. We all chilling, man. I haven't talked to these boys in a minute, man. These guys, they don't have. They're like me when I was, my early mid 20s when I could back to back go crazy parties 4 a.m. every day, and like it was nothing ever happened. Next day, wake up, take a shower, get back at it. These guys
don't lie, bro. We still do that shit, bro. Come on, who you kidding, bro?
I mean, we wait till like 4 in the afternoon the next day to get moving.
I'm just messing around. What's up, Walker?
Walker's I think AFK for a second. He just told me not to call him yet. But no, man. So Coco, to give everyone a kind of an idea when the meme coins were starting to take off. A bunch of us, Walker, Coco, myself, like Jordan, a bunch of us bought into the Gensler coin, and what a crazy ride this has been with that coin, and all of us pretty much still holding everything. I think Coco has never sold, and we're essentially like just taking this coin as a community which has no team and just riding with it. So Coco, man, please tell the audience.
I don't even care about the price, honestly. I just like the messaging. Like I don't even put it in the category of the other meme coins. Like it's just like I don't know. It's I don't know. For some reason, I just really like the message, and I really like talking shit back to the SEC and Gary Gensler because they're trying to destroy crypto, and it just makes me happy that like there's nothing they can do about it. And if they tried to regulate that coin, then it would just make it bigger. So that's why I love that coin.
Today was absolutely. I almost cried laughing when I saw that the good Gary Gensler, the coin account, got a verified check mark, and Gary Gensler himself doesn't even have one yet. That shit cracks me up.
That shit's fucking hilarious. Bro, I was cracking up so hard. And I quoted Elon. I was like, what does he say? The most ironic thing is usually the most likely outcome. It's like, how the fuck is his parody account verified and he's not? It's just like, we're living in a simulation, bro.
Yep, we are, man. You know, Andrew Tate, I think, is an absolute psychopath. But man, the simulation, the Matrix, man, he's got some. He's actually not quite wrong, man. It's been cracking me up
like,
with everything.
Yeah, like he's a fucking full blown narcissist, but at the same time, like, if the thing is like you can, there's nothing wrong with like listening to someone and not agreeing with their shit and not kind of liking their attitude they have towards women and stuff. But like you can also like listen and say like, oh well, actually some of the shit he says is actually right. Like that's called having, that's called having like an open mind. Because it's true. Like you don't just look at someone and say, oh, everything they say is bullshit. No, like if you're really a cerebral person, you'll kind of dissect it and be like, well, he was wrong about that, but he was right about this. A lot of us just see red and we just won't listen to anything that anyone says. But I try not to do that so much. But yeah, there's some stuff that he says actually makes sense, and other stuff is just nonsense.
Agreed, man. And speaking about coins and stuff, keeping on this topic, what do you guys think about all this the China coins coming through, man? We got Ni Hao. I used to say that on like what was the man? I forget the game. Like I played a game 20 years ago. It was like Lineage or something, and it was like I think it was Lineage, yeah, Lineage 2 or something like that. And like there was more Chinese players. I would just run around saying Ni Hao and putting plus signs to get groups. Now these guys are doing their coins are absolutely skyrocketing. If you can catch a Chinese launched coin like Ni Hao or Chi Ha or China or Chow Chow, I mean, it seems like you can make more money than you can with the Ben coin right now.
Yeah, but the thing is it can just like as soon as it can pump, like it can be a China hustle. Like the China hustle is like they will fucking wipe that shit out so quick, and you'll never hear from it again. And like, there's no information that we can even understand to get any indicators. So like, with those ones, like if you're gonna make a play, get in quick and get out as fast as you can if you're in profit.
Yeah, those are the good 2 to 4 X's. You don't want to don't get too greedy or else.
Nah, you're not. Don't bag hold that one. You fall asleep,
you wake up broke.
Yeah, they're on different time zone. They're on a different time zone too. So like while you're sleeping, they just rugged it.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Bar Dog?
Hey, what's up, guys? I wonder for the China coins, is it something? I don't know. Maybe I am just reading something and didn't read it carefully. But like, did Hong Kong legalize crypto? I know China was going in the opposite direction, but is something with Hong Kong happening? Is that something to do with it?
Yeah. So they've passed legislation. I think it already went into effect. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check. So they put regulatory like frameworks out there, so like clarity for like the average person to be able to invest in cryptocurrency. So like what you're seeing a lot of companies are going to be setting up offices over there. They might not put their like main headquarters, but they'll have offices over there because like if you think about it, right, like let's say you're like an asset custodian, or you're like a company in crypto that does a lot of transactions, or you have a lot of token velocity that goes through your platform. Like it only makes sense to spread yourself out, right? Like you could have your home base in America, but with all the bullshit going on with America, with all the regulations and the crackdown, like why wouldn't you have offices in Hong Kong? Why wouldn't you have offices in Dubai, right? Like it just only makes sense because you need to have a plan B or a plan C if something were to happen, right?
It's interesting, yeah, because I wonder if the Chinese are doing that because they were so hard against crypto, and then the U.S. started cracking down, I guess, on the exchanges. Like, okay, we'll take it. I wonder if that had anything to do with it. Like if they saw U.S. cracking down, like, okay, at least we can be a market leader in this, so let's take over.
Well,
anyway,
I think like Hong Kong is like the financial hub of Asia, right? Like it's like the like Manhattan of like Asia. Like, well, it was previously. Like there's so much business and deal flow and finance that goes through Hong Kong. So naturally, like if they were gonna like start regulating crypto and making it open to like the public in like China and that area of Asia, like I think Hong Kong is naturally like the first place where it would go. And then it would spread out. But yeah, it's definitely because it's like a land grab, right? Like they see that the U.S. is not doing anything, and they're like, well, we're going to do something, because then they can pick up all those people. And it's always a race. It's like an innovation race. It's a finance race. Like they're always competing in some way.
Makes sense. This is a question for just you guys in general. Like I'm a ETH dev, and I've launched a couple NFT projects on ETH, but it's like the Wild West for Bitcoin. So my main question is, if you guys have minted Bitcoin NFTs, are you minting them on like Launchpad websites, or are you minting them on like the project's website? Have any of you guys minted Bitcoin NFTs?
Yes, I mean, like, I've minted the OXBT BRC20. I went on the secondary and purchased my Bit Amigos there from the Unisat marketplace. But I mean, I think you still got to follow the same type of DYOR as you would like using an external link. I think they do have launch pads like Luminex, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe Van Gogh or BC1 can. Yeah, so Luminex is definitely one of those, like, I guess, trusted launch pads. But yeah, I would assume that you're probably running the same type of cautionary like DYOR on making sure that you don't use like get wallet drained or something. So like I would definitely and I mean you're not using your MetaMask. Like you can use like Xverse or Unisat wallets. But from what I know, based on my limited knowledge, Xverse has been a lot easier to work with, and also like don't wait till like a mint to try to load funds. I mean, Bitcoin could take like 2 hours to get your funds over if it's clogged up.
You mean to send over the NFT? Takes 2 hours?
To buy like Bitcoin from like buy Bitcoin on Coinbase and then transfer from Coinbase over to Xverse wallet to hold your Bitcoin, it can take a while. So that's what I'm saying. Like
wow.
Make sure that like and that's Xverse I would say would be the best option as of right now for holding Bitcoin in a decentralized wallet.
And in terms of being a project creator, like for a Bitcoin ordinals collection, do you know if people are okay minting off of a project website, or like, because with ETH, I would say vast majority happen on like the project's website, but it seems like with ordinals, as far as I'm seeing, there's a lot that are happening on launchpads. Do you or anybody speaking have any insight into that?
I'll let the other guys jump on this.
Well, I wanted to touch on one subject. So, like, when you're interacting on Bitcoin, like the way that things are, like, you can't really get wallet drained because Bitcoin doesn't have like complex smart contract functionality. You definitely don't want to give your private keys anywhere, but like, you're not, unless you're on like a layer 2, you're not going to be connecting your wallet, because Bitcoin just doesn't really do that, right? So like, obviously you don't want to put your private keys or anything anywhere, but it's a little bit of a different system with when you're interacting and doing stuff on the Bitcoin network.
Gotcha.
Yes, I mean that's good to know. I mean, I didn't realize that it wasn't smart. Yeah, I mean I knew it was a smart contract, but I didn't realize
the layer 2 stuff they can do that, but like if you're just like doing like stuff directly on Bitcoin, like some of these ordinals things are, like that's the thing about ordinals, like there's like pluses and minuses, right? Like there's really cool factors of like the finality of like how when you inscribe something it's there forever, which is really cool. A lot of people really like that. But like, don't get it twisted. It's very limited on the functionality, right? Like you can store, receive, and send with on Bitcoin. Like there's no like complex calls. There's no like, proxy contract into this and that and multi-call functionality and all kinds of stuff. There's none of that. It's gonna get better the more they build on it. But right now, you're basically, if you're on ordinals, you're there because you want to be at the beginning of innovation. Like it's like by no means are you gonna have an amazing user experience on ordinals, but what you will be is you'll be like an early adopter to something that could be really, really cool and like historic, so that's the way I look at it.
Nice. Have you bought any ordinals NFTs yourself?
I bought a frog, like one of those frog ones, but I haven't really looked at it. too much. I just bought it when
You don't even know if you got a rare or not.
I'm like the
Oh,
best. I'm the best NFT buyer that the industry wants because I just buy NFTs and I just never sell them. And I guess I'm stupid because I could have probably made a lot more money if I would have just sold my NFTs. But I'm a little bit like Schmiegel, you know, like once I get an NFT, I don't like anyone else to have it. I just want it for myself.
Makes sense. The market's like illiquid. It's not like selling. You know, you have to wait also while for the NFT to list. It's a kind of a pain sometimes to sell it, right?
yeah. I think for the most part, it's Unisat seems to be an easy way to get things on a marketplace. But man, I'm afraid to even like mess around with other things. I had to look at like a tutorial. You know, like I had to go back to the YouTube days and look at a tutorial to figure out how to even do half this shit on Bitcoin. But you know, it's all learning experience.
Does Unisat, do they have like a launch pad where you can like mint them? Right now I'm on Unisat and it says like service is in maintenance temporarily. Oh, okay. Now it's actually, yeah, it's still saying that, but I don't know if that's just me.
No, Unisat is down right now, from what
Okay,
I heard. Yeah.
gotcha. Do they have a launch pad also, or is it
Yeah, you can deploy tokens and mint directly from Unisat.
nice? One thing I heard about them though is that I don't know if this is correct or not. Is that they only do like public mints, like there's no whitelist, but I could be wrong about that.
That could be true.
Yeah,
I'm not. I can't confirm nor deny that, but that sounds like something that could be possible.
gotcha. Okay, sounds good, guys. Thanks for the information.
Oh, of course, man. Feel free to ask anything, bro. We're all learning every single day. I mean, that's the whole point of these spaces. We try to, especially for ours that we run a weekly, try to leave here learning something, and it's all fun and games. And we have plenty of spaces in here to just like putz around and talk about mumbo jumbo. But our goal here with our spaces is, we're a tech company first. So to us, like if we can learn something from audience members, or we can teach you something about tech, like that's the idea. But it's cool because we have a bunch of different groups here. The NFTB guys, Ape, Richard, Van Gogh, Frankie left us. What the hell happened to Frankie? She was thumbs downing the whole Andrew Tate thing, and I think we scared her away. We had one female in here, and that didn't last too long. Thanks, Coco.
I don't like love Andrew Tate, but I don't think I think some of the stuff he says is actually pretty on point. But I don't like the way he treats women. I think that's kind of bullshit. But like I said, you can like some things, and you can dislike some things. Just keep open minded, you know.
No, 100%. And what's crazy is there's that Mice Media group. They did a paid like sponsors, what they call it, but basically they paid Borovic and Fiddy, I think, or at least Borovic got paid by them to do like a space yesterday. And I guess they're using their media platform and direct contact with Andrew Tate to run a debate or a fight. I'm not quite sure what the hell's going on, but it looks like that Andrew Tate is tying himself to that NFT group. Like he does not condone like really crypto or NFTs in general, but I guess like this specific one is something that he was interested in actually using as a platform to have this conversation. I'm not even quite sure what the hell it is. I thought that maybe they were doing like a kickboxing match, and now I think it's just like a debate. Maybe they're hosting the pre-conference.
Yeah, I think it's more of a debate.
Isn't
Wait,
he like
was that
trapped in his
Coco?
house? Isn't he trapped in his house?
Yeah,
or
he's
something?
trapped in his house, I guess, but he has a big ass yard. He could be fighting in his yard.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think from what I saw, I actually know the founder of Mice, Brent Davis. We actually did some back when I was living in Philly. We actually collaborated in Web2 on a fitness related event. He used to run a restaurant out in that area, but good guy overall. Yeah, it's really cool what they're building over there. And I think that from what I saw, because I was catching up the other day on Mice Media. It's been a while since I've checked in on them, but yeah, it seemed like it was more of a debate or something. And I saw like one of Tate's comment where he was just like, yeah, like he agrees with that Tommy guy on some things. I think it was Tommy. I ended up watching that documentary as well on their site. But he was saying like there's some things he agrees with him on, but some things that he disagrees with him on. So I guess I think it's gonna be a debate, but who knows, man.
For sure. And just a heads up, guys, like I said, this is going to be a shorter space for us today. We're going to end in about 10 to 15 minutes. But I just wanted to give Walker a heads up. Hey, Walker, you here? Or did you fall in? All right, somebody flush it. He's in. It's going to start spinning around. Thank you, BC1. Thank you. You were right on time. But real quick, actually, while we have some time here, and NFTV guys, what you guys run spaces daily, right? Give the audience a little bit of info about when you guys do your space. And Coco, I'd love to, if you want to tell everybody about the town halls that we do nightly.
So
Sure,
for
man.
NTV, we have Richard does 4 p.m. ET daily, almost every day. And then I do 4 p.m. PST almost every day. So Thursdays, we have Throwback Thursday. Come vibe, play some jams. We sit and chat. DeFi's down there thumbs downing because he got kicked out. Yeah, he's not allowed anymore. He said that Chris was a loser, so I had to kick him out. Sorry. Other than that, let's pass it on to Coco. What you got?
Oh, so so like usually like pretty much every single day at like 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, like or anything like it's a bunch of people that are like fighting back against like bad government regulation and really hate what the SEC and all the government powers are trying to do to crypto. So we get together and we just talk and we talk about different issues and we troll Gary Gensler and fight back against all the bullshit, all the people that are trying to take down the industry that we love so much. It's the first financial protest coin in existence. So we just hang out and we do it every night, and a lot of interesting people come inside there and we talk about all kinds of different stuff, all different topics in crypto. And it's called Gensler Town Hall. So if anyone wants to come hang out,
or not, like, because I'm in there with you every day almost. I mean, I love it, dude. It's a lot of people. But we had who was that? Adrian Whitman? Was that his name that showed up?
yeah, Adrian Dittman, like the guy that everyone thinks is like Elon Musk, but it's not him. But he came in and yeah, he's actually a pretty smart dude. It's really interesting, like all the stuff that he knows about. Yeah, so like we just bring in, like, there's no like format or anything. It's just like a bunch of people that kind of have like-minded ideas and just want to fight back and try to like make our voices heard, against like all the bullshit that's going on in crypto. A lot of the stuff we see is just, we just read the headlines, but then we just sit back on the sidelines and we don't do anything. But yeah, it's like a movement, and it really is a movement. It's like there's no team, there's no like centralized bullshit. Contracts are announced. It's just like a financial protest. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we even have like some devs that just like were hearing it and they were like, yeah, we're gonna make a video.
Yeah, like
game
everyone just
stuff.
donates stuff. Like there's no like treasury, nothing. It's like these guys just made a video game where you can fight like your favorite crypto characters, like Elon Musk versus BitBoy, and this dev house that does video games just made it for the project. And like the community just contributes all kinds of crazy stuff, and there's really talented people in there. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, come check it out, hang out, and yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, I'm excited to see like more characters, and I think like in the future it's gonna be cool to do tournaments and stuff. And I mean, it's not like, guys, let's not think AAA video games here. Like this is still like stuff that's plenty of bugs and whatever, but like it's still it's farther than pretty much most coins in this current like last month to 2 months. It's more, I'm like seeing more value just of like hanging out with that as a community, because like the Good Gary account does have like I think it's like 5% of the coins are set aside for the exchanges and stuff, but we've been able to like as a community vote and just make sure that that treasury or whatever you want to call it, the centralized exchange coins, like they're not getting spent the wrong way. They haven't actually been touched once, and its reason is because like we got I think Coco helped with getting us an approval from Mexi, but like look at what happened in the Mexi. Now they're getting a lot of heat because
yeah, I say we shouldn't do it. Like,
yeah,
I was against it, but yeah, I was against it. I don't know. It's just like I've been in crypto a long time, and like I've worked on a lot of different things in crypto. I've built a lot of projects in this industry, and I don't need to fuck around with like a small little like low cap like $1.5 million coin. It's just I really actually love the message behind it, and I love like the purity of like what it's about, and like I don't know, I just want to leave the space better. Like crypto's changed my life, bro. It's like done a lot for me. So like I've been worrying about my bag for a long time. It's kind of nice to just like go into something that's like actually fighting for crypto, and it's not like some big corporation doing it. It's just like a bunch of people like trying to fight back, you know. So that's why I like it.
But yeah, so as we as we get the space closing out here, you know, like Abe said, today's the throwback day. In about 15 minutes, he's got a space going up. So, you know, as we close down here, if anyone's doesn't have their fix of speaking or listening in, please attend the NFTV space right after this. It's gonna start up right after. And I want to thank a lot of people that showed up today, especially the NFTV guys, BC1, Bardog dropping up here with his Moonbird. Man, Bardog, bro, what are you thinking about Moonbirds, man? Have you been holding that thing for a while, or did you buy at the bottom?
No, I bought it 15th, and like, nah, I've just been building projects, so I just been holding it, and not a good move, but it's like whatever. I'm just like whatever.
I mean, you got to think though, bro. I mean, it's not dead. It's definitely not dead. I mean, our boy Value in Time has a Moonbird tattoo. He sold his Moonbird at 80 ETH. He just picked it back up for 80s. So,
I wouldn't. I wouldn't tattoo any NFT to my body, whether a Bored Ape or a Moonbird. So he's a different breed, I guess.
yeah, no, he definitely is a different breed. he, he sure is. What's up, Enzo?
Yo, I just want to say I have 9 different NFT and crypto projects tattooed on me. So I mean, yeah.
There you go. And one, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. One thing I was gonna say, you know, about like Coco was talking about, you know, about like, I don't know, like fighting like the system or government and all that. But like one thing I was impressed with is like Nayib Bukele from like El Salvador. That guy has like kicked down their crime rate to like very low. He's like, you know, reduced the regulation, dropping like income taxes on like on tech innovation. I'm like, dang, like, and he's got a 90% approval rating. I'm like, dang, maybe I should like invest in El Salvador at this point. Like, and then
Yeah, I'm actually going down there. I bought a ticket. I'm flying down there. I'm gonna check out Bitcoin Beach, because like, dude, like if you think about it, like right now it's super underdeveloped, but like if it becomes a place that's like a hub where crypto adoption is like welcomed, you know how fast that place is gonna progress. Like, if they're gonna like, it's gonna like give it like 10 years, and it's gonna be like a booming like up and coming place. You know, like so like, and what happens when places become big like that and are like really turn into a hot spot? Like the people that get in first or buy property or open a business down there like early, they're always the ones that benefit, right? So like I feel like I just need to go down there and see what it's like, and like just kind of get a vibe for it, because I definitely think if that's the direction they're headed, that's a place that I'm going to want to be, you know, have my feet on the ground there too.
makes sense. And like it's kind of like I'm like whatever to these like European Union countries and like the US and Canada. They're saying, oh, he's like violating human rights. I'm like, dude, if he has a 90% approval rating in the country, like, and people are liking the fact that he's reducing crime, like, who are they to like say like what he's doing is wrong, kind of thing. But I don't know.
Dude, you gotta come to our space tonight, bro. The kind of shit we talk about, you would like, trust me. Just
Nice,
come check it
nice.
out at like 7 if you got time. You
Sure.
you'll be pleasantly surprised, bro. It's actually super intelligent people in there.
Nice, nice. I'll
Yeah,
check.
make sure you follow everyone on stage here. Follow the NFTV guys. He pinned up to the top their reminder for their space coming up, and then definitely join us later tonight as well at 10 p.m. Eastern for the Good Gary Town Hall. I think today is going to be a lot of fun because of that whole verification checkmark thing. Is just absolutely cracks me up. And also, I want to say, Enzo, you are also one of those individuals like Value in Time that is a different breed. Enzo's name is the Walking Billboard. So yeah, he definitely has tattooed NFT projects on himself, and I think it's probably not the last one he's going to do. It's at some point we will definitely have an MT skin, probably taking up half of his body. You know, we're going to turn him half Enzo, half MT skin from our collection. Whenever he gets his actual mint, and then he gets a grail, and then he'll just he'll fix himself up. But yeah, no, Walker, man, thanks for being here, Walker. I've actually got to shut the space down here in about 4 minutes, so I get to this birthday party. But you're better late than never, bud.
Hey, we're here, baby. No, appreciate you holding it down, Chris. We were just finishing up some calls I got to hear. a few of the closing thoughts. And one of my favorites is definitely picturing Enzo with a Metatope face tat. I think Shelly would love that. And then yeah, man, please stop by later, guys. For Good Gary, we'll be there at 10 p.m. We have 10 p.m. Eastern. We have a lot of fun. Just a great community to be a part of. Yeah, man. So let's keep it going.
For sure, guys. So closing comments. Don't spend all your money on pre-sales. I actually am more, here's the crazy thing about this is like we saw when the fair launches first started and like the zero tax and there was not even pre-sales, there was really good opportunity to make some quick bucks. I mean, the Ben coin, Gensler at the beginning, and now even Gensler has a great buy range. It's actually down in the areas where I've been accumulating some DCA, but I've also been looking at, like we said, the Chinese coins right now have been popping up, but don't sleep on those. Obviously, there's no financial advice here, as I just said in the beginning, but don't sleep on those coins. You could wake up and those things could be completely drenched. And then also, right now, when you see all these pre-sales, this is a great time to maybe not get the pre-sale and go after the launch, because as of today, the dummy coin launch, the pre-sale was not worth it, and actually you could have accumulated like a 4x by buying at the time it launched when people just immediately dumped, and that coin still rocketed. So there's definitely some strategy if you are playing the meme coin game and messing around with these things. But also, just always take this time when you're messing around to critique your DYOR, make changes to how you do that research, and make notes for mistakes that you make, because this is a great time to prepare yourself for the bull market. When there is that, when a lot of these are going to be, when we're going to see those opportunities like Sheeb from the previous in 2021, I think that this is a great time to practice at small levels. Gas is only around $10 to $25 usually right now, when, in the market and the future could potentially be a lot more. So, yeah, guys, I appreciate everyone stopping in here today. Have an absolute amazing rest of your Thursday. Please go join the NFTV space that starts at 7 p.m. And yeah, everyone have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys next week live from Web3 Tech Week in LA.
Later, Chris. Later, all.
Later, y'all. Appreciate you guys.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, cyberpunk. Yeah. I mix my ETH with Polygon Pythagoras. MetaMask. Yeah, crypto cash. Yeah, I seen the metaverse through Metatope. My eyes a megaphone. Customize my empty skin to optimize my flesh and bone. Phase 1, evolution, revolution. Smart contracts inside your smartphone. Phase 1, evolution, revolution. Help me CT phone. Full body markerless motion capture. The metaverse broken after the Metatope golden era. The whitelist still open. Hurry up, what you need, golden chariot. Holy virgins that's holding cherubims, paving the road with fairy dust. Create the avatar of your wildest dreams, yeah, and use it inside your live stream. And all your metaverses, favorite games in widescreen. Metatope, visualize your digital ID. I seen the metaverse through Metatope. My eyes a megaphone. Customize my empty skin to optimize my flesh and bone. Yeah, Metatope is your mirror to the metaverse. Yeah, I seen the metaverse through Metatope. My eyes a megaphone. Customize my empty skin to optimize my flesh and bone. Metatope.